Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.
Nation didn't even violate her for this, y'all. But this small town in Tyler, Texas, violated her. Watching her Instagram, seeing her, she's hosting a show, pour a shot in somebody's mouth. The feds didn't even.
They ain't no drug though.
Exactly. They violated. When she went to see her probation officer, they locked the doors on her, gave her a $100,000 bond. She had my money on her, so she was able to make the $10,000 bond right then.
And they got mad about that.
They got mad because she was able to make the bond right then. Now mind y'all, she has yet to be charged. She's not indicted for this. She's just on pretrial.
And they say
they fucking me off of pretrial. They don't have nothing against her. They know that they don't have a case. So they basically just saying, let's just let her get in all the trouble she can and let's just fuck her over on pretrial and just make all the money off of pretrial because we know we have no case. He's taking the charges. We can't recharge somebody because we didn't charge the right person. So we can't recharge him. So let's just keep her in this probation, in this pre-trial hold as long as we can to charge him, to charge them. So now, listen, this is before I go to jail. She already had a warrant since December.
November.
She had a warrant since November without us knowing. She's had a warrant from Tyler, Texas that I took the charge for.
Wow, guys. You know how I do it. When I say wow, it's time to get down. Listen, I'm telling you this morning, guys, man, you gotta like and download and subscribe, but you gotta share what we're doing over here. If you don't share it, YouTube tend to trip. So you gotta share it to everybody. And make sure you like and download. And also these hoodies, man. Get ready, man. We redeveloping the hoodies. You guys bought and show love about these hoodies. These hoodies is coming back. We got a new design we're doing, guys. Definitely for, spring. So get ready for that. Listen, man, Finesse2Tymes, you got to understand this, man. Finesse2Tymes breaks this thing all the way down for us, bro. He's not playing when it comes down to SHUGGA. Matter of fact, it's just a thing where you got to understand, man, SHUGGA is his everything. And now everything done went crazy on him. She hadn't been out in a while now. I got my girl Reality TV on here, and she's going to help me to understand what's going on with Finesse. And he talking about a Tyler charge. Yeah, because he's talking about a Tyler charge, and she just so happened to know a little bit about Tyler. She also knows about, you stayed in Tyler a few nights.
Let me give y'all a background because he ain't telling me right.
Okay.
I am an East Texas baby. I was born in East Texas, Texarkana to be exact. Texarkana, Texas, not Arkansas. So I'm a Texas born, but Georgia raised.
Yeah, Georgia raised.
ROME to be exact. Rome, Georgia, stand up. Yeah.
Rome, Georgia. We're not doing all that this morning. I'm trying to get this out about Finesse2Tymes and SHUGGA.
I'm having a good morning.
Okay, well, SHUGGA done had this rant went on because he's telling you why SHUGGA is still locked up. Why is SHUGGA still locked up is the question. And he's giving you his all about it. He's telling you that they holding her behind some probation hold, that she had a warrant on her for violating. I mean, this violation is like, what are we talking about here? I already took the charge in Tyler, and that's what he's trying to get y'all to understand why she's being held in Henderson. He wants you to understand why this other county is holding her. Now, at first, it was a federal hold, but it's a federal probation hold. Let's talk about that. Do you feel like he should? What can you do when your hands are tied and there's a no bond situation? Reality TV. What do you do to comfort your man while he's out here and trying to figure it out, and you're in chains?
I don't know what to tell a man to do for a woman being locked up, because I've never been locked up and have to do nothing like that.
Well, I want you to put yourself in SHUGGA's shoes. SHUGGA is on the inside. Her man is out here. He going for everything he know, keeping money on her books. And he's about to say something that's I want you guys to key in on. He's going to tell you that they were mad at SHUGGA because she had the money to bond out. And I just don't know what all is real with what he's saying, but he's saying that's the reason why they were mad, because she had the automatic funds to bond out on the money that they had gave her bond on when she was in Tyler. So I believe it's in Tyler what he's talking about. Now she's in Henderson. These counties are not far away from each other for people who are not in Texas. Henderson County and not Gregg County, but Smith County is not far away from each other. And they definitely understand and communicate with one another. And he also got locked up in Marshall, Texas as well. So there's 3 different things here going on. And Suge was with him every time. So best believe Gregg County has communicated with basically Harrison County, which communicated with Smith County.
And they gonna make an example out of your ass in East Texas. I don't care what you say.
These counties communicate. I don't know if you ever been to jail in these counties.
You don't want to go to jail in East Texas.
I've been in jail in these counties. Let me tell you one thing about these good old boys that spit that back or spit that old worm dirt. They all hang out together. What'd you say?
You know what you see on the westerns and stuff?
Yeah.
Tumbleweeds and that's what it looked like.
It's real. It's real. When you go down there with them, they got horses still, bro. And and Suge, it don't matter if she a woman and y'all see her, she got a little slight smile on this mugshot. But let me tell you something about them old boys, man. They spit that backer or they still dip snuff down there. And they'll chew that back and they'll chew that damn Garrett and that worm dirt, that Copenhagen. They put it right there in the side of their lip.
And Trump flags everywhere.
And they don't care. They don't really care about your stardom like that, because to them, you're not a star. To them, you are a name that they call you by your real name.
But can I say this? They like that, but it's nothing but mixed babies down there.
Well, that's because of the rebellion of the children. The children going to definitely rebel when you see your dad or your grandpa don't deal with these guys over here. You become rebellious as a child. So the women and the kids, of course, they go to school together in these public schools, and they grew up in that environment. But this judge, let me tell you something. Even though they got mixed kids, in this corridor of the courtroom, you won't know they had mixed kids.
Nope.
Because when they get you in there and you sitting there and they got that old, one of them have a robe on, that's the cousin of the guy who really stopped you out there on that highway. That's his first cousin. He stopped you. You in there trying to tell him they was wrong for what they did to you. I don't give a damn who your lawyer is. You bet not go out here trying to get no lawyer from another city, because when they go down there to Smith County, or if they go down there to Henderson or any of these counties down in Marshall, Texas, Harrison County, let me tell you something, man. Them folks ain't finna play with you or whoever you think you got to bring down there. They in their own, their mindset is what they think. And they don't care. And they gonna try to do everything they can to recoup all them funds that you got. You gonna have to pay. So your best out is if you can't beat them, join them. You have to hire you a lawyer from within the confines of what they're dealing with.
Baby, they gonna need Trump to give them a pardon for that.
No, you come with the right kind of money, I think you got to bring a bag though.
They got the money.
No, you got to find a way. Listen, hear me good. I don't give a dang what kind of. It's the way you bring the money and hand it over, right? Let me get deep with you. They can have all the millions of dollars in the world or the hundreds of thousands of dollars in the world, but it's the way you hand it to them. You got to have somebody that speak their language, that know how to hand the bag off properly. All of that becomes a thing when you start going through litigations with these people. You got to know how to deal with their cousin Joe and their cousin Charlie in order to hand the bag off to Tommy. It's how you hand the bag off. It ain't just the power of the money when you're dealing with these people, because they pride.
Man, them folks looking at this man sitting back with their feet kicked up against the ground, saying, "Look at this monkey."
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
That's what they Instagram, TikTok.
Oh no, they looking at it too, huh?
Yeah, they looking at it. You don't think they looking?
Oh yeah, they know who he is. Let me play the rest of it because he's really giving you what he think is the litigations of it. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm a Finesse2Tymes. After I met and talked with the guy, I ain't gonna lie, I'm a guy who watches him in a different angle now. But at the end of the day, I know who he dealing with because I've dealt with him, and it ain't no convincing them without speaking their language. And this is funny to me because he's trying to figure out how to do it through a legal system that is totally not set up for him, and it's totally set up and ran by the nepotism, the hey, you scratch my back, I scratch yours system. It has nothing to do with legalities when you're dealing with these people. Watch this.
That's what the night that
the pre-trial shit. They fucking me. How they doing it?
Listen, I never understood it. I'm from Memphis. We dealing with a slavery situation. When I pulled down there in Tyler, Texas, y'all, let me tell y'all something. I had the top down on the Corvette. He seen something like this in the ashtray. He charged me. He charged me. He charged me for this in Tyler, Texas. This is what I got charged with in Tyler, Texas. What they locked me up for. When all you bitch ass niggas were talking about how you make bond, how you get out of jail, how you woo. Cause this what I got charged with, nigga.
You said Granny get them kids yet?
They charged me with this down there. I ain't never been through nothing like that in my life. The federal probation didn't even violate her for this, y'all. But this small town in Tyler, Texas, violated her. Watching her Instagram, seeing her, she's hosting a show, pour a shot in.
Wow, she poured a shot in somebody's drink, and that's what they violate on, he says. But he holding a little doobie. Y'all know what a doobie is. That's the last little piece of draw he got. He holding on to it with everything he got. He got used to I don't know if y'all remember, but they used to have these little old things look like clips, and they'd hold them old niggas back in the day. They hit it. They hit that, but they hit it with that little clip holder they got, and they hit that doobie. That's what he had. He had a doobie. But I'm telling you, they don't care nothing about your doobie, man. This ain't got nothing to do with your doobie. This got something to do with they wants to show you they're in charge, man. They know who you are. And you right, reality TV, they've seen him on his clips. And they've seen all of the stuff that him and Suge was doing. They watches and they sit back at certain ones. That's what they do now. They look at your Instagram and stuff. And they know who you are. And they try to play you, man. And they gonna play you. But the thing you gotta understand is they let you out. But they got you by the balls and curlies because of the way that they got you on that paperwork. So now they want to hold you and control you from a distance. And then but what tripped me out, and what you ain't talking about, Finesse, and you my guy. But why did you go back through that 3 times?
And you
go back through Tyler to get to Henderson to get to Marshall.
Why do you keep having the paraphernalia or whatever they charging y'all with the drugs? Why do you continuously to have them? Like you said, and going through these towns.
Bro, they don't
care. You cannot run a stop sign. You can't do nothing. I'm talking about nothing.
Well, you gotta understand he's going down here to get the bag too. But the one thing about getting the bag in these small counties,
he giving it right back.
You gotta come right or don't come at all with these guys. They, like I said, who stopped you was the nephew of the judge's niece's daughter. And when you get to the judge, you sitting there trying to, and they know already that the conviction rate got to stay up high. They know that already. They already know that they ain't for to let nobody come through their town and cause them to look any kind of way. So they got a system down there that's it's not a beatable system. You got to work with them. You can't work against them. So Finesse
need to call me. He need a PR. You need the me.
What the heck do that got to do?
I need to do some damage control.
Listen, man.
Y'all send him my way.
The Suge thing, and here's what you gotta understand. Suge will be under their control until he learn to work with him. Now, with a no bond, I don't even know if there's a way that he can even help her. But it is because if you got a person from down there that speak their language, hear me good on this, Finesse. You have to deal with people within those confines, in that Smith County, in that Gregg County area, get you somebody who works that area. Don't work outside of that area. Try to get somebody to go in there like that. If you don't speak their language, like I ain't never seen nothing like this before. You won't see nothing like this. But I can tell you who has seen something like this before. The people who work with these people daily. If you can, go and get you somebody that's working with these people, eating lunch with these people, and they are down there. There are defense attorneys that work with them. Now, if you want to hire outside one to work with that one inside, that's what you're going to have to do, man. Even to get this to where you can understand it, you got to work with the people on the inside. That's all I wanted to say about it. But Finesse2Tymes explains why Suge is still locked up is the whole subject matter on this. Why is she still locked up? He's trying to express that to everybody. And I want you guys to do me a favor. Get in the comments and let me know. Do y'all feel like he's figuring this out? And is it a thing where should he be speaking on it in this emotional way on the internet? Should he be speaking out? This is somewhat counseling too for my boy Finesse. So you guys get in the comments. Let me know what you think. And it's crazy. But if you're still watching, make sure you guys do me a big favor. The next video, T.I. and 50 Cent is going all the way live. And this is a thing where 50 Cent spoke out, and I hadn't heard back from T.I., but when he get up, I'm pretty sure we will, because 50 Cent is posting videos of him on the stand. And not only on the stand, he's also posting the old video clips of him doing that Crime Stoppers video where this is not the tip, but we need to give a tip. This is crazy, y'all. Get in the comments, let me know. Watch this video right here. Boss Talk 101 reviews.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.